So as you know, probably, on Saturday there was a huge mobilization by the Democrat Party against Donald Trump. It was called No Kings, and many people are commenting on the rallies, how it was largely middle-aged and elderly people, and how the rallies seemed to have no real substance other than Trump derangement syndrome. Well, we at the Center for Political Innovation, we decided to crash these rallies, to say, hands off Venezuela. If you want to protest Trump, you should be protesting the fact that he's threatening a new war right here in our hemisphere against Venezuela. And we reject largely the Trump derangement syndrome message, but we called for hands off Venezuela. Now, we went to a number of these rallies around the country, and made our point, hands off Venezuela, interrupted elected officials, passed out leaflets, had some great conversations. Here is a summary of our intervention at the No Kings rallies, October 18th.
Hands off Venezuela. Keep our money here for jobs and education in America.
Instead of No Kings, we should be having a rally, No Wars. Maybe the one in the Middle East ended, maybe it didn't. Hopefully the one in Ukraine is about to end, but we need not to start one in Venezuela. No new Vietnam in this hemisphere. Stop the war against Maduro. Venezuela isn't pushing drugs, the CIA is. Stop Mark Rubio and the neocons from conning Trump into a new war in Venezuela.
Hands off Venezuela. I don't want our children to go to war. I don't want anybody's child to go to war. We can't afford any more war. We need hands off Venezuela. Hands off Venezuela. No war. And we're going to apply pressure where it's needed, like the neocons.
In Twin Cities. Come on, Monique. Hands off Venezuela! Hands off Minnesota! Look at you! Give yourselves a hand! This is glorious! Hands off and I say, no kings! You say no Trump! No kings! No kings!
We say in Latin America, solo el pueblo salva al pueblo. Only the people can save the people.
We are the people that will repair, restore, and make this nation finally the place of belonging for all of us.
Hands off Maduro! Hands off Venezuela! Hands off Maduro! Hands off Venezuela! Hands off Maduro!
As an indigenous Mexican,
jobs and schools for
as a mother, my heart is heavy
America!
as we witness the pain and the violence brought upon our families.
Bring our troops home!
Kidnapping of immigrants and citizens alike.
Indigenous people, bring us
Violent
home!
arrests,
No war in Venezuela!
militarized convictions in the name of full safety.
Well, it's disrespectful to invade another country.
When hearts are numb, cries of
We don't want no World War III. We don't want World War III, folks. This is what we ought to be talking about. The kings are the military-industrial complex, the pharmaceutical-industrial complex, the Democrats, the Republicans, even Mondami. He wants the young people to think Maduro is a dictator. He is not. So it's not just Marco Rubio. It's Mondami and the Democrats too. Because at the end of the day, they make money from the lobbyist groups. We need to get money out of politics. That's what we need to do, folks. We don't need to be creating another war with Venezuela. Venezuela never attacked us.
oligarch crisis.
So stop the war, Venezuela! You're worried about guns? Bring more troops home and stop bombing our country! No! Stop the war in Venezuela! Jobs and schools for America! You want to stop school shootings? Let's stop selling guns to Nazis in Ukraine, huh? How about that?
And what about the abuse of the criminal justice system? My dear friend and your dear friend, Tish James, is facing an indictment along with James Comey. This is an abuse of the criminal justice system.
Basically, he took your Medicare and Medicaid and got rid of it so that he could give it the money to the billionaires. It is so evil, so wrong, and we can't stand it.
Hands off Maduro! Bring our troops home!
From kind of Trump into war with Venezuela. That war will make Vietnam look like a picnic. Everybody in Venezuela's got a gun and they all love their president. This war will be a dumb war to get into. Any war is dumb, but this war will be really dumb. Stop Rubio's war in Venezuela. Got to concentrate on ending wars, not making wars. If the Democratic Party adopts that message, they'll win 100% of the House. But instead, they're talking about stupid stuff.
Brother, I like your sign a lot. Could I ask you about it?
Yeah, sure.
All right. You are live on No Jumper, brother. What is Hands Off Venezuela? What's going on for those that don't know?
So for those who don't know, right now the U.S. is trying to destabilize Venezuela again, to try to take its resources by claiming that the government is in cahoots with narco traffickers. While we all know that the CIA, like there's a 60-minute segment that shows that a general that was smuggling was actually a CIA asset.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's like a...
So like kind of like mirroring what happened with the Iran-Contra. Yeah, it sounds like El Salvador in the 80s.
Yeah, definitely. But this was in the 90s when Venezuela is still not in a socialist government.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why do I keep hearing about Israel's involvement?
The Venezuelan government has been very outspoken about the genocide that's currently going on in Gaza. So if you have a legit government calling you out by name and word, by calling it a genocide, saying that you're committing genocide out loud, I don't think you're going to like as Israel hearing that, like when having that.
They don't want to get put on blast.
Yeah, they don't want to get put on blast. You could insinuate it and be fine with it, but like they don't want to be called out for what it is, because like there's meaning, like legally there's meaning to those words, like so there's retribution, but.
Well, at the end of the day, you know, it's money in politics. I mean, it doesn't matter where that money is coming from necessarily. I mean, there's lobbyist groups of all kinds. And, you know, when Obama was president, the Supreme Court passed Citizens United, which put that on steroids.
Right.
Basically, it had already been in place, but now anything goes. And we're seeing the influence of AIPAC in practically every part of our government. You know what I mean? So it's like, and even Trump, you know, I think at the Knesset even admitted, you know, to the world that, we're getting all this money from, you know, Miriam Edelson and all this. And, you know, the irony of this event here is George Soros funds a lot of the No Kings events. And he's technically, by principle, you could say he's a king.
Yeah,
a lot of money,
like, is that the richest dude in the world, kind of?
Hi, this is Paul and Gavin from the Quad Cities branch of the Center for Political Innovation. We're here at the No Kings rally in Davenport, Iowa, and you know, I figured this was going to be a few hundred people at the most. It actually looks like thousands of people, and so I was able to get out 100 of the Stop Trump and Rubio's war on Venezuela, I guess specifically Rubio's war on Venezuela, flyers out. Those things went like hotcakes.
He has lost the plot with this circus rally. Instead of campaigning to stop Comey and John Bolton from going to jail, they should be campaigning to throw Mark Rubio in there with them. Regime change wars are a crime. All war is a crime. Peace is the future. This summit coming up in Bucharest is the future, but a new war with Venezuela will sabotage it, and that's what Mark Rubio is pushing. Mark Rubio is the new John Bolton, and Mark Rubio needs to join John Bolton in prison. Don't defend Bolton. Don't defend Comey. Don't defend Clapper. Don't defend Hillary. Don't defend these warmongers. Oppose all wars. If you want the Democrats back in power, you have to oppose the wars. That's what people voted for, is an end to the wars. That's not what this administration actually delivered. If you show you're going to deliver it, then you'll win. But if you show that you oppose him even talking about ending the wars, then you're going to lose again. People are tired of wars. People around the world are tired of the wars. People in the United States are tired of the wars. And we don't need a new Vietnam here in our hemisphere. We need to stop this war with Venezuela. We need to fire Mark Rubio and have him be John Bolton's cellmate.